Me to speak. I have been very patiently listening to whole thing. Look, Arnab, I think the debate should have been little different. Little different than the character assassination and making statements before the investigation comes out with something. You have just now shown that Guru has been taken in. Let the things come out.
What is 12.3?
Please listen to me. 12.3. You just now read
the BCCI IPL into adverse reputation. Then the person's
problem is Arnab, you don't allow other person to speak.
Why does this not apply to Chennai
Arnab, you don't allow other person to speak.
Why?
You see, what is it? Listen, what is it? You are getting it in number 3. 3 number is that sub-rule 3 is that if any owner gets disrepute to the game, there where you want to cover it, Arnab. Now, so, if you want to cover there, you have got 3 situations. One, you have one situation that what I am coming to know through your channel. One, that a statement coming from the president that Guru has got nothing to do with Chennai Super King. Now let the police is looking to it. If he has got something to do with it, that will come out before you.
No, let us not jump.
What?
You believe that?
I got no personal knowledge about it.
Chennai Super Kings. You believe that?
I got no knowledge about it.
Deniability is being built.
Listen, please. I got
being built. A deliberate line of deniability is being built, Mr. Aslam Ghoni. Why is he principal of Chennai Super Kings till yesterday? And why is he not principal of Chennai Super Kings today? Tell me, why is the person a boss of a team yesterday and not a boss of a team today? Please tell me, why P-Singh? What is the reason for this?
I think, will you allow me to speak?
Let me explain. A company is a juristic entity.
The point is, Arnab, this is no way. You are putting a question to me, and you don't allow a person to answer. That's no way. Yeah, this is echoing a whole thing.
Listen. No, 1 second. 1 second, Mr. Aslam Ghoni. Mr. Aslam Ghoni, first of all,
yes.
I want to tell you...
Put a straight question, Arnab. Put a straight question.
There is no reason to get worked up about these questions. There is no reason to lose your temper every day on television. I am asking you the question.
I am not losing temper, Arnab. I am so patiently listening to everything. I am not losing temper.
And every day this aggression...
Because you don't allow anybody to answer politely. One has to shout on your channel. What is to be done? You don't allow anybody to answer politely.
You haven't let YP Singh answer.
A company is...
No, I have to answer. You are putting a question. Put me a question, I'll answer.
Kishore Bhimani, welcome to...
Put me a question, I'll answer.
Let me put forward my point.
Put me a question and I'll answer.
A company is a lifeless juristic entity which is represented by its employees, by its directors, or by the people whom they give power through the power of attorney. Now, it is more than clear that that Meyyappan was representing India Cements. This is the legal position, and it is also a very specific legal position that that a master is responsible for the servant. Here the master was India Cements. The servant, if at all he was, or perhaps the part owner, that is Meyyappan. So legally he was representing India Cements. His deeds are, the company has to take all responsibility for the deeds he has been doing. So legally this is the position. In fact, most of the prosecutions of companies which happen for the misdeeds done by their servants or by the nominees. So I don't think Mr. Srinivasan can escape this position, and since he is the major functionary in India Cements, he has to be prosecuted for any wrong which his servant or his attorney has done. And at the same time, if he is held accountable and if there is a civil liability going to him, it has to be owned up by him as per the subclause 3. It is more than clear that it is India Cements who has to owe up responsibility for the acts done by Meyyappan, and therefore they have to lose their franchisee.
My question is to you, Kishore Bhimani. All this entire week, through this entire last week, you've been defending the BCCI. You've been saying that, you know, while you've been defending the IPL, you've been saying there is nothing fundamentally wrong with the format, it is entertainment.
I have not been defending anyone. If you just give me, will you give me 1 minute patient hearing?
You only said that the problem is you legalize betting, all problems would be over. 1 minute. 1 minute. In your view, is Chennai Super Kings trying to lie its way out of the present
That's not defending the BCCI. I'm sorry, I'm not defending either the BCCI or the IPL. If you give, I beg of you to give me 1 minute's patient hearing. And all I will tell you is, you began the debate by saying betting on the one side, match fixing on the other. Let me tell you one thing. A voice of reason, Mihir Bose started off early by saying that in India, the only betting allowed is that on the race course. Absolutely correct. For my sins, I have been a steward, which is the top of the heap, for 5 years at the Calcutta race course. The rule of the International Jockey Club, the international rule is a steward, although it's a gambling game, racing, a steward is not allowed to bet. Now, a steward's son, my son comes to the races with me sometimes, and he's not allowed to bet for the simple reason that it gives a wrong notion that he may have some inside information. What has happened here in this case with Mr. Srinivasan is that if Mr. Srinivasan's son-in-law, call him owner, call him anything at all, it does not matter whether he is an owner or a silent spectator. He is the son-in-law of Mr. Srinivasan. If he is losing 1 crore of rupees,
is betting legal? Is betting legal? Is betting legal? Don't tell me about what the future should be. Don't tell me about what the future should be.
Let me finish.
No, is betting legal?
If he has inside information...
No, is betting legal? There are no degrees of morality.
Of course it's not legal. Bimani, but I just told you, I agreed with Mihir, just told you
that some forms of betting are okay. If franchise owners bet it's wrong, legal, others it's okay. Can you make that
even
argument?
If it were legal, there is an acute conflict of interest.
IPL match, it will also be illegal. So the question in actually what makes it... the real problem here is, Kishore is right in that sense that it becomes insider information, you see. And that is where the Mayapin and Srinivasan case, if it all unravels, makes it, much more serious than you or me putting a 10 rupee bet. That's where the insider information issue comes in. As Kishore was saying, as a steward in a race club where betting is legal, a steward nor his relatives can place bets. So if that's the case...
No, I'm saying it's all mixed up. Atul Vasan is also not...
There's a lot of hair splitting that is going on.
It's all mixed up.
There's a lot of hair splitting that is going on. And Mihir and Kishore have both placed their cards on the table, and it's absolutely true that betting is illegal outside the race club. Period.
No, why is there so much hair splitting? Because people are afraid of being caught. Atul Vasan. People are afraid of being caught.
You're right,
so people are saying we must draw fine lines of divide between match fixing, spot fixing, session fixing,
Arnab, can I come in here?
Betting,
Arnab,
mega betting, micro betting, and
fixing. Can I come in here?
You're right. So, this is precisely what is happening, Atul Vasan. Am I right or wrong?
Arnab, can I come in here?
Yeah, you're right. I think you and me have been cynics long enough to know that utopia does not exist. You see all kind of exercise being done by trying to disassociate yourself with the guy in trouble, And I think it's foolhardy of us to really expect such a powerful, connected guy to just at the first hint of trouble roll over and die. I mean, you gotta go down with a bit of fight, and all those things which are in my hand, I would try and do. And this IPL and all this premise of your show, everybody knew this was too good a thing for evils to be away. We know the sex in the sleeves will be there. We know racketeering is there in doling out contracts, hiring of commentators, the production companies. And we thought that once we got rid of Dalit Modi, it's going to be over. No, it's not. The only thing which is hurting right now is that the players, which were sacrosanct. And we thought that, okay, everything we can handle and let it be, but only the players should be kept. And now that is a murky thing, and that is what is hurting us, and that is why we have been at it for last 8 days. So now I feel that if the police is after us, let them do their job, let them go after it, and at least give us peace of mind.
It doesn't change with the person, Atul Vasan. Atul Vasan, it does not change with a person.
Arnab, can I come in,
we were gullible
it only got
we were made to feel that this was the problem with IPL.
Comes in or somebody else comes in, what's the guarantee it's going to improve?
We can live happily
There's no guarantee.
After.
The system is corrupt. Yes, Mihir Bose.
The problem is the system.
Arnab, can I make a point, please?
Arnab, can I come in? Arnab, can I come in, please? Yeah, I'm amazed at this debate that is going on. Has nobody in India read the Mahabharata? What was the Mahabharata? That was a bet. That was an illegal match fixing. Who in this story is Duryodhana and who in this story is Yudhishthira? The fact is, betting in any form outside racing is illegal, and the BCCI shows that there is no strict lines of authority. The fact that the chairman of the BCCI can have his son-in-law involved in cricket, that he can own a franchise, is by its very nature very suspect. And the fact that it's been allowed to carry on shows the lack of morality in the way corporate India operates. And that is the basic question.
Arnab, can I make a point, please? Can I please make a point?
Why do you call it corporate India? It's a cabal.
Arnab,
it's not corporate India, it's a cabal.
Make a point?
This is the cabal which allowed the rules to be changed. This is the cabal which took on Maya, who's on the program. This is the cabal which allowed conflict of interest. This is the cabal which turned a blind eye when Gurunath was made team principal 2009. And this is the same cabal which is now allowing Chennai Super Kings to say that no, Gurunath is not even the team principal, he's not even involved with the team. Yes, Moria.
Arnab, Arnab, you have conclusively proved today with your visuals that Gurunath Mayappan was with his father-in-law. Okay? Now, who is Gurunath Mayappan? He is a CSK official. He has been labelled certain charges. Who was he meeting in the afternoon? His father-in-law or the BCCI chief? Now, is that not a question of propriety? Who was Mr. Srinivasan meeting? His son-in-law or somebody who has been accused in the match-fixing case? Would Mr. Srinivasan have met Bindu Dara Singh? Would he have met Srishant? Would he have met any other person? Is this not a question of moral propriety? Is this not a question of morality? You know what? Today is a very interesting day in Indian cricket. Lalit Modi comes and lectures us on morality. Mr. Srinivasan, who kept on saying gentleman's game, and gave 25 interviews, conspicuously silent for the last 76 hours. CSK tom-tomming Gurunath as the principal and owner, suddenly changing his profile because of Times Now expose. And finally, the BCCI not saying a single word about this whole issue of Mr. Srinivasan trying to defend his son and meeting him till about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. You must say the IPL brand has taken a hit beyond repair. It is sullied and damaged. And you and I, the cricket fan, has been hoodwinked and taken for a ride, a jolly good ride at that.
Mr. Muthaiya, I know you're fighting your own legal case.
Yeah.
But tell me, you've been in the system and out. No, 1 second. You've been president of the Indian Cricket Board. You've seen the system. Mr. Muthaiya, does this system have the will to change? Does this system have the will to change, or is it a self-help group